We'll bring all of that with us. We need enough 2 sets. Should be fine. I will bring that with me. Alright, let's begin with fire letters. So 1. Let's begin here, by the way. Here we have that. So 1. 3, there's 4. 8. 11, there's 22.
Heard you got troll meat. Split it with me.
Let's see outside here. What about this?
The deeps are restless.
I'll destroy you first! We got perfect.
Well, let's just look around, but all of this is shit in. I know we have salt somewhere around here. That's not salt. Also, the siege should stop soon. That's silver, isn't it? I think it is. That is salt, isn't it? It is. Damn, look at all that. Damn, that's actually really nice.
And once our work is finally done, ale in my hand by the hearth. Way, hey, when the ale is gone, pour over ore once more. Pour over ore once more.
We need coal. But we don't really need coal, but if I could find coal, that would be kinda chill, really. Oh wait, that's the way to the library. We should have built in the library. That would have been a pretty neat place to build, actually. Mushroom stew. But I'm not finding any coal. Actually, hold on. I don't need that. I have this, of course. Please tell me I have everything. I need stone. But the stone I can fetch fairly easy.
Eyes up! Monsters in the air!
Okay. Fine leather. I want to see if I have all of it on me. If I do, we should have 11. But if it says more than 11, we have something somewhere. We have 15. Somewhere we then have fine leather that I'm not sure where. That's irrelevant. Irrelevant cloth might be a problem. I'll grab that. But also irrelevant. There you are. Okay. So I have 15 and we needed 22. So we need 5 more. That would be 15 leather, wouldn't it? I don't think we have enough. I might have to go and break down some camps. But that will give us cloth, won't it? No leather. $22, we are set. How many? We need 14 fungal. That is easy, however. Okay, 14 fine cloth. I can fix that. We are going to that place. Fourteen. I think we're done. What about the last ruin? Well, that one is still trucking. Well, I think we're done. I mean, I do think we are really done. I will just bring some Anorin and ironwood. Okay, now it is time to have a recount just to make sure we have enough ingots. I'm not counting the shield because, yeah. But we do have 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14, 18, 22, 26.
I want fresh wolf meat.
Yeah. Ah, great.
You orc filth! I'll tell you do! Ah, perfect. We got all
Last ingot.
La calma you.
Right, I have it.
Marfu tefu.
It's done. If we both are traveling at the same time, one of us is gonna end up somewhere else. If that's me, I'm in trouble. I'm in big trouble because I don't have any armor. Also, I'm not sure where I have my bed. Okay. So can we dye this?
The drakes are restless.
All right.
Perfect! That's all you got?
Okay, let's buff up. Can we grab one food that will help? I don't have an egg. Oh well, let's eat. Can I eat twice and I will lose weary? I did. Good to know. And now we're going to be fast traveling and lose all of it. But I'm not finding any. I'm not finding any enemies. There is no enemies. I cannot use this. There usually are so many and now there are none. I want to try out the weapon against enemies that are a little bit more tougher. But I cannot. There are none here. Bears?
Perfect!
But isn't this where... No. No, this is not that. Unless it's from this side. No, it's not. Well, I don't know what more there is. Now, usually in a survival game, like again, Conan Exiles, Ark, Valheim even, you do not follow a like story. I mean, you might have pointers. There is story in all of the games I mentioned, but there is a lot more. How should I say? A more unforgiving survival system, but also you cannot really finish it like this fast. I mean, I'm not sure how many hours we have here, but it is not even close to the hours you can have in the other games. I mean, do a 100% run in Ark? I mean, we're talking about hundreds of hours. I mean, no, it's even more. I mean, it could be over 400, 500, 600 hours at least, because it also depends on raids. If you're playing vanilla, then yeah, you're in for a long run, but you need to do breeding and such. It's almost impossible to like finish it. You have to grind a lot. There is very little grind. We had to grind twice. A little now for what's it called? A little now for Mithril. Earlier we had to grind slag. That was probably the worst one. And scales. But scales were a bit of a disappointment because there's a limited amount of them of like spawns. You kill them, they're gone. Hold on, it's one of each there. That would be one. So one, no, two over there. So yeah, 2, 3, 5. Yeah, 5. Am I correct? There are 5 spawns of fell beasts in the entire game. That means if you end up getting one of them in each, you're soft locked. And hold on, this is for the spear too. Doesn't mean that you're completely like locked out of the final. I mean, to finish the game. Huh. I didn't really think about that. I mean, we ended up getting enough. About just enough. And then we got a few extra from what's it called? Siege. But yeah, I don't know if you can use this armor. It's just for look. Like here, craft this armor, take your place in the Hall of Kings or whatever. Rule with an iron hand. I don't know. Because there isn't really, and well, this session might even be bugged because there's no enemies at all here. So, I mean, it's this one. I can unleash one big hit on it. Well. But I don't think there is anything like post-story. What are you supposed to do? Are you like supposed to go and hit all the rubble? Like stuff like here? That... Oh, well, maybe that was a bad example, but like this pile? And stuff like that? And clean it up? I don't know. I really don't know. Few things I don't like. Limited resources. I think if you would be like, okay, let's be creative everyone, and then you have a full company of 8 and everybody would like to build their version of a dwarf kingdom, I'm pretty sure you will run out of stuff. Most likely you will. And that's why I don't think you can do that. That's why when I decided we should play this co-op. Now usually when we play co-op we can, depending on the difficulty and everything, we build separately. Still we create a small little community. We all have our houses, then we can be creative, we get the resources for it, we just farm for what we need. It's not like one is building and one is farming. If we are playing something that requires a lot of teamwork and such, then we do that. But then we usually share items and such after that for our own goals. But in this game, you have to be co-op. I cannot see any other way. If resources would like respawn after a few days in game, then that would be different. But I like it. I mean, to me, this game has been a huge surprise, a positive one actually, and I'm really pleased for that because it has been some long time since we got a very decent Lord of the Rings game, and this is a decent one. I mean, I've heard a lot of people saying that it's simple and such, and yes, I agree, it is simple. It is a very simple game in terms of combat and such, in my opinion. I mean, it's nothing that impressive about it, or that's a bit of a downer. I do like it. I do like it, but it's like I mentioned to someone on YouTube that it is the pathing or tracking. I don't know what you call it. It's like if I had an enemy in front of me, I would be just doing that, and I would automatically move towards him. That's fine. It is not bad. It helps you a bit. But if I notice sometimes I'm aiming at an enemy, and it can suddenly be like, you know what? I think you want to hit the one to the left, and then suddenly I'm like, oh no, then like that. And that is messing up quite a lot. And in a life or death situation, it has killed me sometimes. But I still say that simple is not bad. And but there is one thing I just have loved from the moment I created a character to now. The design. It's so lore friendly in my opinion. There is nothing that is like bling or sticking out or like a disco ball on my backpack. Or, I mean, just look at the Durin's axe. Just look at that. It's absolutely gorgeous. If this... I was a little bit disappointed when I realized this was a pickaxe. If this would be a weapon, I don't know how you would do that, but it's beautiful. But I also love this, and I love that the final weapon they give you is this. And for me, this is probably the best animations. It's the smoothest. I do love the great sword too, even though there's only one. But yeah, I love it. It's great. I think it looks good too. Let me see. Can I? Maybe if I. Well, it's not that easy, but yeah. The design of it is gorgeous. I liked all the armors. I didn't really like the Durin armor that much. I think it felt a little bit underwhelming because you sort of start with the Iron Hills armor, is it? Just like chainmail, simple chainmail, like some cloth on it and such. No big fuss. It was better than casual clothing that we were wearing. Then suddenly you get a little bit more plating on, then more plating, then you suddenly end up in a full armored dwarf, and then you suddenly go to the Durin armor, and it feels not. It is missing that wow factor, and for the amount we grinded for it, it's by far the most underwhelming armor, in my opinion. This was the fastest armor we got. I don't even know how we got it this fast, but I think this looks great. It is made to fit a dwarf lord, and I like it. I like it a lot. The building in this game, I actually kind of adore. I think there is room for improvement. I will admit here and now that when I was building over at the base, the same story here pretty much. I was aligning stuff after the pillars, which is not that great because suddenly you are aligning it after the room, the layout of the room, and that's fine and all. Up to the point where you like want to build a second floor, you want to make everything symmetric of what you're building, and you realize that you now have to adapt to the room. Like for example, this is a great example actually. These 3 pillars. I'm standing sort of in the middle right now between them. Sort of like this, right? But the pillar is not even in the middle. So if I will place a door in the middle, it would be here. But of course that wouldn't work. Same if I want to align something up here. I cannot align it on here, which would look great, better. I just can't make it symmetric. I have to place another pillar. I can find ways to do it. And I feel it's a little bit too sensitive, especially when building second floors. I do like the idea that you need to build a support for them, like columns or beams or whatever. But I still think it can be a little bit more kinder to you. So yeah, combat, I like enemy AI, kind of simple. The boss fights, well, the final boss fight was actually kind of underwhelming. But it's okay. For the box price of around 30 euros, I still say you do get a lot from your money. And I even dare to say this. For games in 2023, this must be one of the best games for the value of it. In my opinion. If you're a Lord of the Rings fan, have some friends who also like these kind of games, and I think you can actually have a blast in it. What excites me the most is the fact that they now have a great foundation here. And I don't think it will go to their heads. And I also think that they are very passionate about what they have created and the lore of it, because it's so lore friendly. It looks like Moria, it feels like Moria. Some of the views are breathtaking. It's not the nicest graphics, but it's still beautiful. They can now build on this. They can improve it. I'm not saying that, oh, there will be a return to Moria 2. But I mean, they have now something they can build on and improve to make it better and better. A lobby browser would be essential, I think, to just put people together. I don't know how it would work. Like I said, limited resources, but I don't know. But still, I think that they have a really good start here. And as far as I know, the game hasn't been like criticized to oblivion. People have actually felt given it kind of warm-hearted feelings about it, and I think that's great. I'm a passionate Lord of the Rings fan, and I can definitely approve this game. Will I return to it? Yes. Will I return to it before we get an update? Maybe I check out a full company playthrough. I am curious to see how that will work. But apart from that, even if they release even an expansion or something, yeah, I could do it. I could really do it. I do like it. And it feels great. So yeah, I'm not gonna say this is the best survival game I played, because it really isn't. It's a very forgiving survival game. I do like the building. I love the design of the buildings, all of it pretty much. I do still think that it is a great game. There are some tweaks it needs though. For example, every time we upgraded our weapons, we were like, okay, time to push a little bit deeper. You suddenly could just enter another room and suddenly, oh, I need a better weapon than this. And then you're stuck. Or you're not stuck, but then you're like, okay, well, everything I just grinded for the craft is sucks now. I need to find other weapons. And that kept pushing up to the point where we got the spear. But the thing is that you never, that, you know, that the new car smell or something like that, we never felt it. Because by the time we took it for a test drive, it was like, oh, not good enough. Now it's not, it doesn't smell like that anymore. That was a problem. So maybe some tweaks on that. But yeah, I've enjoyed it. And I think I've sank in 50 hours, something like that. Still think that's pretty good for a €30 game. I mean, find another €30 game that is brand new now that you can sink in 50 hours in. I don't think I can find that. Not on the top of my mind, at least, of the games I played this year. So yeah. So imagine if they polish this up a bit. They definitely fix like the spawning problems that we've been having. Those walls, you know, dotted walls. Maybe some other tweaks, balancing stuff, and then expand on the runic system, more weapons, all that stuff. Just let the passion flow. And then maybe some more quality of life changes to play with each other. And in the end, maybe add mod support to let the community add mods to it. I think then this game would be in a great place. It's already in a great place, so I'm basically mean it will be in a better place. Even better place. So yeah, I'm not white knighting the game. I don't consider that. I still have pointed out some flaws it has. Like the final boss fight is kind of underwhelming. All that build up and then it's like dead in 2 hits. I don't know. But then again, would it feel better if we had 100 hits with this big, well, not big, but really beautiful mithril spear? No. I don't think that would have felt better. It will make the weapon feel extremely underwhelming.
We got orcs! Ha ha!
Nice.
That's one more for me! Perfect!
So yeah. Well, anyway, I think that might actually be it. I don't think we're gonna be playing this tonight. I don't think so, at least on now. It is. I am a little bit sad, actually. I will miss it. But I will look forward to see what they will be adding in the future to it. And I think that I also speak with my friend here that if after some time now, if I would find like a bunch of other people to play with and we can maybe have a 24/7 server open, then he would probably also be interested. Because he hasn't really complained about this game more than I have. He's enjoyed it as well, I believe. And it is good. Slow at the beginning, but it gets better. So yeah. But anyway, that's enough for now. So we're gonna see what we're gonna be ending up playing tonight. But I think that's enough for our dwarves for now. So anyway, I'll be back at about 10 p.m. Central European time, and then we will kick off with something else. So Let's put this on. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed this as much as I have. And I'll see you all later tonight. Until then, take care and have a good day, everyone. Bye.